All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Heartland Championship Wrestling. My name is Dave Little, and we are coming to you live from the Dave Cave with the show of the year in the Heartland. It is the 2024 Tournament of Champions. Tonight is the night where all four of the prestigious Filsinger Cup trophies will be awarded to the premier champions in Heartland Championship Wrestling over the past 12 months. This is an annual tradition. In the Heartland, the Filsinger Cups date all the way back to, if we call up our history file, the first Filsinger Cups were awarded, let's see, we go back here to the awards back in 2009 were the first Filsinger Cups. Bruiser Brody won the first Filsinger Cup in singles competition, and in tag team competition it was the team of Ox Baker and Larry Zbyszko winning the first ever Filsinger Cup. The ladies Filsinger Cup started in 2011 with Melina as the initial winner. And the ladies tag team Filsinger Cup was first awarded in 2017 to the team of Sarah Del Rey and Courtney Rush. And tonight it is 2024, and we are here with men's action, women's action, and tag team action with the prestigious Filsinger Cups on the line. Let's get it started. Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest will be a semifinal bout in the Filsinger Cup men's tournament. Introducing first out of Louisville, Kentucky, he stands at 5'10". He weighs 236 pounds. This is Ed Strangler Lewis. And his opponent comes to you from Minneapolis, Minnesota, 5'11", 220 pounds. This is Jerry Lynn. And of course, Jerry Lynn, the dark horse in this tournament for sure. And as a reminder to folks, the Filsinger Cup tournaments are open to anyone who has won a championship in the Heartland over the past 12 months. Whether it be one of our, I hate to use the mid-card or secondary championships. Of course, that would be the North American Heavyweight Championship in the Patriot territory. That would be the Lone Star Heavyweight Championship in Pro Wrestling Mid-America, or the Dixie Heavyweight Championship down in the Atlantic Wrestling Federation. Plus the singles titles and the NWA World title in all of our respective territories. And it was Jerry Lynn who won the Lone Star Heavyweight Championship and has really seen good fortune to get him through the last couple of rounds. He defeated Lou Thez by count out when Thez appeared to injure himself, tweaked an ankle or a knee or something. His status is still uncertain. And then it was Jerry Lynn with a big upset victory in the semifinals against Terry Funk, as Jimmy Hart accidentally clocked Terry Funk with his own megaphone, opening the door for Jerry Lynn to get the victory and make it here to the semifinals of the Filsinger Cup tournament. But he has formidable competition indeed in Ed Strangler Lewis. As we get things started here in the first match of the semifinals here on the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. Welcome to the Dave Cave for tonight's action. And the opening initiative role will be won by Ed Lewis. And it is Lewis coming out with a head scissor. That is a power move. He is able to get that on. Lewis will have the power advantage in this matchup. Jerry Lynn, of course, the more agile of the two men. Lewis with that triple headlock finishing hold. And now it is Lewis, thought about a whip to the turnbuckle, thought better of it, instead goes for the lockup in the center of the ring, tries for the leg sweep, and Jerry Lynn able to reverse that. And Lynn with a big guillotine leg drop, taking down Lewis. Lewis is down. Lynn with a chance to do some damage here early. He is going to go for a sunset flip power bomb, over and down to the canvas hard. Goes Ed Strangler Lewis, and Lewis immediately rolls out of the ring and down to the arena floor. Lewis, an A-rated performer on the arena floor, so a chance for him to do some damage. But on a roll of 11, it is Jerry Lynn already bringing the heat. We will not see a disqualification here as Lynn comes out with an Irish whip into the ring steps, and Lewis is hurt. Lewis barely making it back into the ring in time for the 10 count. But Jerry Lynn is there waiting with a slingshot dive, and Lewis is down again. Lynn wrestling the best matches of his career here, and now another sunset flip power bomb delivered by Jerry Lynn. He has taken control of this one early, but Lewis is slowly getting to his feet, and here's a springboard drop kick executed by Jerry Lynn, and once again Lewis is down and crawling out of the ring, and Lewis is going to have to make that helpless crawl back into the ring where Jerry Lynn is waiting. Lynn is not going to get sucked into any out of the ring shenanigans if he can help it. He's going to play his game, and now another big dive by Jerry Lynn takes Lewis back down to the canvas. Lynn got his aerial game working here. Here's another guillotine leg drop and another trip out to the arena floor for Strangler Lewis. And this time on a roll of 7, it is Lewis who is able to win the brawl on the arena floor with a pile driver onto the ring steps. Wow, that could be a turning point in this match as that puts Lewis in control. Action returns to the ring, and Lewis is going for a bear hug power bomb. This is a choice E maneuver. What will Ed Lewis do on choice E? He will need 7 or lower to complete this. And on a roll of 6, the bear hug power bomb is successful. And Jerry Lynn is hurt, but able to get to his feet. They come back together, and now it is Lewis tying up with Lynn, and Lewis attempting that front head scissors again, takes him down. Lynn is down, Lewis in control here. And Lewis comes back with a grapevine and throw, taking Lynn back down to the canvas. Lewis trying to slow things down and take this action to the mat. Now he's got a neck yoke on Jerry Lynn. That looks like that's got to hurt. Lewis keeping the pressure on, going to a jackknife arm scissors. Lynn not wanting to submit, but Lewis keeping control here of the action on the mat. Jerry Lynn getting to his feet. And Lewis now with a rabbit punch. That's nasty. Got him right on the back of the neck. Lynn is stunned. And Lewis comes right after him again and takes him down for another jackknife arm scissor. So Lewis now has slowed down the pace of the match. He's got control of the action, but really isn't able to maneuver Lynn into a position to create any submission type situations. Here's a double wrist lock that Lynn, again, getting to his knees, keeping away from the headlock. As Lewis, again, is fighting back, tries to get that head scissors and take him back down. So Lewis controlling the pace of this match. Lewis staying on him, got that neck yoke going again, trying to force the submission here. He can get a submission on a roll of 3 or lower. And Lynn able to work his way free, but now Lewis has weakened Jerry Lynn enough. And he is going to pitch Lewis out of the ring and down to the arena floor. Out of the ring we go, but on a roll of 6, that is the best man wins roll. And it is Lewis, the better brawler, with a throat drop onto the steel security railing. Lewis pulling out the rough stuff here against Jerry Lynn. Maybe trying to soften him up for that deadly Strangler's headlock, and he's got the headlock in place. The headlock has been applied. The submission roll now is a 4. And on a roll of 7, Lynn able to make his way over to the ropes. But he's in some trouble here as Lewis goes back to the headlock again. The submission roll now 5 or lower. And on a roll of 8, Lynn once again able to survive. Lewis keeping the pressure on. Back to the headlock. The submission roll now 6 or lower. And on a roll of 8, Lynn lucky to once again be able to get free. Can he escape Lewis in that headlock? Yes, he can. Lynn gets back to his feet. Lewis is going to go once again for that bear hug power bomb. He needs 7 or lower to complete that. And he got him up, over, and down. But Lynn is going to crawl out of the ring and down to the arena floor. Lynn in trouble here if Strangler Lewis has weakened him severely. What's Lynn going to do on the arena floor? He's going to have to make that helpless crawl back into the ring where Lewis is waiting. And Lewis is not going to be able to get the headlock. Again, he's going to go for the bear hug power bomb. And again, he gets Lynn down. And this time, Lynn is able to scramble away and get to his feet as Lewis stays on him. And Lewis now again takes him down, tries to take him down with the head scissor, but it's Lynn with a reversal. And Lynn tying that up into an arm wringer. Jerry Lynn with the arm wringer on Ed Lewis. And as they come back together, it is Lewis. Oh, with another one of those rabbit punches. That is nasty. Bending the rules is Ed Lewis to regain control. And now he goes again to that neck yoke, trying to weaken the neck of Jerry Lynn and set up, once again, that Strangler's headlock. Lynn survived a series of those once in this match. He may not be able to survive again. Here is Lewis with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Jerry Lynn, and on a roll of 6, that is a running shoulder tackle delivered by Jerry Lynn that takes Strangler Lewis down. Lynn now with a chance to do some damage. He is going to go for a Cobra Clutch suplex on a roll of 7 or lower. But on a roll of 12, Lewis able to power his way out of that one. And it is Lewis taking Lynn down with a double wrist lock. He's going to try and force the submission here on a roll of 7 or lower. And on a roll of 9, Lynn able to escape. But Lewis once again back in control. And now he's going to go once again for that bear hug power bomb. And he gets him up, over, and down. Lynn again getting to his knees. Strangler stays on him. A grapevine and throw takes Lynn back down to the mat. Lewis stays on him, whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Jerry Lynn, and on a roll of 6, once again it is Jerry Lynn with the running shoulder tackle to put himself back in control. And Lynn now with a whip to the ropes. Lewis coming off the ropes the other way, but on a roll of 4, Lynn sets his head too soon. And Lewis comes off and grabs Lynn, picks him up, and pile drives him down hard to the canvas. And now Lewis goes back to the Strangler's headlock. The submission hold now 8 or lower, and on a roll of 6, he got him. Wow, so Jerry Lynn certainly acquitted himself nicely in that match, but Lewis easily the better man in this match, winning it with the Strangler's headlock. And it will be Ed Strangler Lewis advancing to the finals of the Filsinger Cup Championship Tournament here tonight in the Dave Cave. All right, one match down. And after a little diet root beer to loosen the pipes, we will go back to action with another match. This time from the ladies' side of the Filsinger Cup Tournament. The following contest is scheduled for one fall to a finish with no time limit. And this is a semifinal matchup in the ladies' Filsinger Cup Tournament. Introducing first, out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. She stands at 5'8" and weighs 140 pounds. This is Nicole Matthews. And her opponent comes to you from Martinez, California. Standing at 5'10", weighing 155 pounds, this is Sara Del Rey. So good matchup here. Sara Del Rey wrestling a little bit banged up after a nasty confrontation with Holidead in the last round of the tournament. So Sara Del Rey not at 100%. Nicole Matthews ready to go here. Neither of these women has won the Filsinger Cup in the past. although Nicole Matthews she tied for Ladies Wrestler of the Year in 2023. So Matthews, a very, very good 2023. She finished in a dead heat with Kelly Klein for the Ladies Wrestler of the Year award in the Heartland. 2024 has not quite been as successful, but here she is in the semifinals of the Filsinger Cup Ladies Tournament, facing off against a stellar opponent indeed in Sara Del Rey, and the opening initiative role goes to Sara Del Rey. And Sara comes out with an attempt at a knee lift, and she connects on the knee lift. And Nicole Matthews is stunned, and here comes Sara with a big axe kick. She goes right to the pinfall on Snake Eyes, but cannot get her down. And Nicole Matthews gets to her feet, but here is Sara with a somersault senton. Again, splashing down hard across the body of Nicole Matthews. Sara Del Rey very adept at using her size to do damage to her opponents. And now here's Sara with another big axe kick. And immediately Nicole Matthews is going to roll out of the ring and down to the arena floor. And on the arena floor, on a roll of 10, that is the foreign object roll. They're going right for it. It is the title belt. Sara Del Rey has grabbed the Filsinger Cup and used it to smash Nicole Matthews. Will she be disqualified for that? No. The referee's going to let them fight, and as they come back into the ring, it is Nicole on the receiving end of a capo kick by Sara, that rolling kick to the head. And Nicole is once again down and once again rolling out of the ring, and this time it is Nicole Matthews winning the brawl on the arena floor and driving the back of Sara Del Rey into the ring apron. Sara now stunned, and Nicole trying to get the advantage. Here is the Vancouver maneuver. That spinning neck breaker onto the back of the neck. The pin roll here is going to be 5 or lower. And on a roll of 5, she got her. Yeah, Sara Del Rey unable to kick out from the Vancouver maneuver. We mentioned that she was wrestling injured. And Nicole Matthews able to capitalize on that injury and put Sara Del Rey down with the Vancouver maneuver to gain the victory in the semifinals here and move to the finals of the Filsinger Cup Ladies Tournament. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we come back to action, and we are going back this time to the men's bracket for another semifinal match in singles competition here in the Filsinger Cup tournaments. The following contest is scheduled for one fall with no time limit. One fall to a finish. And this is a semifinal match in the Filsinger Cup Men's Championship Tournament. Introducing first out of San Francisco, California. He stands at 6'1". He weighs 243 pounds. This is Patterson. And his opponent hails from Camden, New Jersey. He stands at 6'1" and weighs 227 pounds. This is the original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. Buddy Rogers, of course, a storied career here in the Heartland. The only man in tonight's tournament who has previously won the Filsinger Cup tournament. He won that tournament back in 2016. Patterson, his first taste of a Filsinger Cup semifinal action here tonight. Buddy Rogers, of course, on Wednesday night with a thrilling victory over NWA World Heavyweight Champion Barry Windham. Windham had interference from Terry Funk on his side, but it was Roddy Piper who came out and defended Buddy Rogers, somewhat surprisingly, as Buddy Rogers not a well-liked figure around the Heartland, but Buddy Rogers wrestles in Patriot Championship Wrestling, as does Roddy Piper. So I think there may have been some brand allegiance there, as Piper came to the defense of Buddy Rogers, pulled Terry Funk out of the ring, allowing Rogers to finish the deal and get the win over Barry Windham to advance to tonight's semifinal matchup against Pat Patterson. So here we go. Rogers and Patterson set for action, and it is Patterson who wins the opening initiative roll. And Patterson comes out with an attempt at a running shoulder block. That is a power move. Buddy Rogers has the power advantage, but he also has the agility advantage in this match. So it's going to be an uphill struggle for Pat Patterson if he is going to be successful here against the legendary Buddy Rogers. And here is Buddy Rogers immediately with a kick to the gut and a big pile driver, taking Patterson down to the canvas hard. Just checking to see if our video has opened up. Rogers now follows that up with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Pat Patterson. And on a roll of 8, it is a running back elbow delivered by Buddy Rogers to maintain control. Rogers with a hard punch, and Patterson is going to fire right back. Patterson comes back with an attempt at a drop kick. Buddy Rogers sidesteps that easily, and it is Rogers coming back once again with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Patterson, and oh, this time on a roll of 3, it is Rogers trying a sunset flip. Patterson folds him up, grabs the legs, attempts the pinfall, and Rogers able to kick out of that. The pin roll actually only a 1, but the first fatigue point of the match is assigned to Buddy Rogers. Pat Patterson now in control, and he is going right up for a death jump. Death jump to be attempted by Pat Patterson, but oh, on a roll of 2, that is the ref bump. Down goes the referee. Neither of these men has allies at ringside in this match, so we're not likely to see any outside interference, but the referee is down, and it is going to be Buddy Rogers first to his feet with no referee inside, and Rogers going to try a pin using the ropes. That ain't going to do no good. He follows that up instead with he's going to go up for a death jump of his own. And on a roll of 7, it is Buddy Rogers nailing Pat Patterson with a flying clothesline off the top turnbuckle. Referee still down as Rogers now pitches Pat Patterson. Patterson trying to escape the ring. Rogers not going to let that happen. And instead it is Rogers with a hard punch to the side of the head. Patterson is stunned. Rogers stays on him with a big pile driver, and now Patterson will leave the ring. And on the arena floor, it is Pat Patterson. Excuse me, A5, that's the double DQ roll. There is no referee. So instead we go odd even, and it is Patterson winning the roll on the arena floor with a pile driver onto the ring steps. The referee now comes around. Patterson with a chance to do some more damage here. He's going bombs away. That's his +2 finisher. The pin roll here 4 or lower. And on a roll of 12, Buddy Rogers kicks out and no questions asked. Patterson now trying to stay in control, going for an atomic drop. Once again, he goes for the cover. The pin roll now is 3. And on a roll of 10, Rogers again able to escape. But Rogers in some trouble here. Pat Patterson's got all the momentum. And Patterson now is going to go for a scoop slam. This is a choice E maneuver. Choice E. He will need 7 or lower to hit the scoop slam. And on a roll of 5, he pounds Buddy Rogers into the mat. And Buddy Rogers slowly getting to his feet. Patterson stays on him. Patterson now going to the Boston Crab. Rogers slowly making his way over to the ring ropes to get that hold broken. Patterson keeping the pressure on and now has him up in a big airplane spin. Around and around goes Patterson, and down to the canvas hard goes Buddy Rogers. Pat Patterson now with a chance to do some damage again here is going to pitch Buddy Rogers out of the ring and down to the arena floor for some rough stuff. And on the roll of 8, it is Pat Patterson slamming Buddy Rogers onto the announce table. No punches being pulled here by Pat Patterson. He is a decided underdog in this match, but he's got a chance against Buddy Rogers as the momentum is in his favor. And now he's going for another scoop slam. And this time Buddy Rogers able to escape the scoop slam, and Rogers comes back with a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Patterson, and on a roll of 6, it is Patterson grabbing the arm of Rogers, sending Rogers into the opposite turnbuckle. And as Rogers bounces off the turnbuckle, Patterson catches him with a big kick. Patterson back in control and going once again to the airplane spin. Around and around goes Buddy Rogers and down to the canvas hard. Patterson in control. Patterson now is going to go up for a death jump. Patterson going for the death jump, and on a roll of 6, he nails Buddy Rogers with a flying elbow smash off of the top rope. Caught him right on the top of the noggin, and Rogers goes down again. And now we're going out of the ring again and down to the arena floor for more rough stuff. On a roll of 6, again it is Patterson winning the brawl with a body slam onto the arena floor. Patterson now back in control, and Patterson now going for the bombs away once again. The pinfall here is 6 or lower, and on a roll of 3, he got him. Major upset here in the Filsinger Cup as Patterson scores the victory over Buddy Rogers. Rogers would have been considered the favorite coming into this tournament, but Patterson took over and scores the pinfall with the bombs away to move to the finals of the Filsinger Cup tournament here tonight in Dallas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Patterson. He will face Ed Strangler Lewis in the tournament final, much to the surprise of the folks here in Dallas who expected to see Buddy Rogers and Ed Lewis squaring off in the championship match. But in the Heartland, anything can happen and often does. All right, we have one more semifinal match as Kathy Evans joins us here in the chat room, first in line at the turnstile. Hopefully a lot of folks will catch the action on the video replay on the YouTube Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall to a finish. This is a semifinal matchup in the Ladies Filsinger Cup Championship Tournament. Introducing first, out of Hackettstown, New Jersey. She stands at 5'2". She weighs 130 pounds. This is DEONNA PURRAZZO. And her opponent from nearby Austin, Texas, stands at 5'2" and weighs a solid 160 pounds. This woman is one piece of muscle. This is Jordynne Grace. All right, Jordynne Grace and DEONNA PURRAZZO, of course, had a nice rivalry in TNA wrestling in the real world. And here they are finding themselves across the ring from one another in the semifinals of the Filsinger Cup Ladies Tournament with none other than Nicole Matthews waiting in the wings. So the competitors are ready. The ring announcer is ready. The color commentator is ready. We are ready for action. As the opening initiative roll is won by DEONNA PURRAZZO, the virtuosa, with a senton splash, hitting Jordynne Grace hard. Jordynne quickly back to her feet. Good athlete for a big gal is Jordynne Grace. And it's Grace with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes DEONNA PURRAZZO, and on a roll of 11. That is a big spine buster delivered by Jordynne Grace as PURRAZZO was coming off the ropes. Grace now with a chance to do some damage. She goes to the muscle buster and dumps DEONNA PURRAZZO in the ring. DEONNA slowly trying to get to her feet. Jordynne Grace stays on her with a hip attack. But DEONNA got out of the way of that one. And Jordynne is down. They come together in the center of the ring. Both ladies getting to their feet. It is DEONNA who takes the advantage with another senton splash on Jordynne Grace. DEONNA follows that up with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Jordynne Grace, and on a roll of 5, it is Jordynne Grace with a running shoulder tackle that puts DEONNA back down onto the mat. Jordynne now in control, going to go for the bear hug, trying to weaken DEONNA PURRAZZO with that massive Massive upper body strength possessed by one Jordynne Grace. DEONNA is weakening. What's Jordynne going to do now? She's going to go for the Grace driver. This is a +2 finisher. The pin roll here 5 or lower. And on a roll of 6, DEONNA barely kicked out. Wow, Jordynne took a lot out of DEONNA PURRAZZO with that bear hug. Jordynne now in control, and Jordynne now going for another muscle buster. And DEONNA is down. She is very slow trying to get to her feet. She has been wounded. And now Jordynne is going to go for the fall from Grace. Didn't get all of that one. DEONNA's trying to finally get to her feet. Jordynne stays on her, and she's going to go for the Gannosuke clutch. This is a choice E maneuver, choice E. So she will need a roll of 7 or lower to complete this. And on a roll of 8, it is DEONNA able to get out of the Gannosuke clutch. Good for her. We saw that was the move that Jordynne Grace used to win her semifinal, her last round match against Trish Adora. But now it is DEONNA in control with a face punch. That's nasty. That's just mean. Kick to the face. Both ladies slowly trying to get to their feet. And now it is Jordynne going back to that bear hug. But this time, DEONNA immediately escapes with an elbow smash to the top of the head. And it is DEONNA with a Japanese arm drag taking Jordynne down to the canvas. Good move there by DEONNA, showing off her technical skills. DEONNA follows that up with a big German suplex. And Jordynne Grace hits the canvas hard. DEONNA stays on her. Another big German suplex. Jordynne again getting to her feet. DEONNA follows that up with an attempt at a head scissors. This is a choice C maneuver. She'll need 7 or lower to complete the head scissors, and she got her over. And Jordynne slowly getting to her feet. DEONNA stays on her. Going to try now for a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Jordynne Grace, but on a roll of 3, DEONNA sets her head too early, and Jordynne comes off with a running knee to the side of the head that just about knocks DEONNA PURRAZZO's head into the 12th row. Jordynne now in control, going to go up for a death jump. Thought about the death jump, thought better of it. And instead, she's going to go back to another attempt at the Gannosuke clutch. And again, DEONNA PURRAZZO has that move scouted and is able to avoid that move. And DEONNA comes back with a big headbutt that just stuns Jordynne Grace. Jordynne stunned. DEONNA trying to collect her thoughts. Good match between these two. Another big headbutt. And now Jordynne is going to fire right back with a body slam trifecta. That had to hurt. That had to hurt. And that had to hurt. As DEONNA now is shaken. Jordynne stays on her. And Jordynne's going to go back to that bear hug. And once again, DEONNA able to slither out of the bear hug. And DEONNA comes back with another senton splash. After a single leg takedown and a big splash stuns Jordynne Grace. DEONNA stays on her. Whip to the ropes. Jordynne coming off the ropes. And again, DEONNA sets her head too soon. And again, Jordynne makes her pay. This time a DDT drops DEONNA in the center of the ring. Jordynne back in control. Jordynne going once again for the Grace driver. The pin roll here 6 or lower. And on a roll of 5, she got her. So congratulations to Jordynne Grace. By way of the Grace driver, Jordynne Grace is your winner. She will go on to face Nicole Matthews in the finals of the Heartland Ladies Filsinger Cup tournament here for 2024. All right, so the finals in all 4 divisions are set. It's time to start awarding some Filsinger Cups. Once I get my voice back, in fact, I'm going to take about a 30-second break here and turn off the microphone. And we're back. And we are ready for the second half of tonight's card. It is time to give out some Filsinger Cups. Time for the hardware. We will start with the ladies tag team final matchup. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall to a finish, and this is for the Heartland Ladies Filsinger Cup Championship. Introducing first, team number 1. First of all, standing at 5'7", weighing 142 pounds, out of Sacramento, California, this is Nicole SAVOY. And her tag team partner comes from Waterbury, Connecticut. Also standing at 5'7", weighing 147 pounds, this is Mercedes Martinez. The team of Mercedes Martinez and Nicole SAVOY, a very accomplished tag team indeed. In fact, this is your 2023 Tag Team of the Year in the ladies division. Mercedes herself, a two-time Ladies Wrestler of the Year. And Mercedes, the winner of the Filsinger Cup Ladies Singles Championship in 2016. Nicole SAVOY is also a previous winner of the Filsinger Tag Team Cup with a different partner, Shayna Baszler, back in 2019. And in fact, in 2019, Shayna Baszler and Nicole SAVOY were the Tag Team of the Year. So a wealth of experience and a wealth of Heartland history for this tag team. But their opponents, a very popular team who have never won a Tag Team of the Year or never won a Filsinger Cup. Coming to you first out of Brooklyn, New York, standing at 5'6", weighing 120 pounds, this is Mandy LYNN. And her tag team partner from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, standing at 5'6", weighing 122 pounds, this is Angelina Love. The team known as the Allure. Angelina Love and Mandy LYNN taking on the very accomplished team of Mercedes Martinez and Nicole SAVOY for the Filsinger Cup Ladies Championship. And to start things off, it will be Mandy LYNN working against Mercedes Martinez. And they come out to the center of the ring, and it is Mandy LYNN who wins the opening initiative role. She is going to go for a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Mercedes Martinez, and on a roll of 9. That is the power roll. The collision in the center of the ring is won by Mercedes Martinez. She's got almost 30 pounds of the weight advantage of against Mandy LYNN, so she takes the power roll, and it is Mercedes now taking control. Oh, nice move. Snap, swinging neck breaker. Takes Mandy down. Mercedes going for the quick cover on a roll of 3. Mandy able to kick out, but Mercedes not wasting any time, going for the victory here in the opening matchup. And now she's going for the Fisherman's Buster. This is a +2 finisher. The pin roll here is 6. Angelina is going to have to quickly make a pin save, and she is able to make the save. Coming into the ring and providing some interference. As we go to the tag team interference chart, Angelina Love going right for it, but on a roll of 10. As we pull open the tag team interference chart, it is Nicole SAVOY coming into the ring to take out Angelina Love. So the pinfall was disrupted. But Angelina is now out of the ring and down on the arena floor. Mercedes back in control. And now Mercedes with a brain buster. And that is going to put Mandy back down onto the canvas. Now Nicole is in the ring with a chance for a double team. And on a roll of 5, it is a devastating double team move. And that is going to cost Mandy another point of fatigue. And she is in big trouble here as Nicole SAVOY comes in. Nicole going to go up for the death jump. But on a roll of 3, that is Mandy LYNN avoiding the death jump and rolling through for the cover. The pin roll here would be Snake Eyes. And on a roll of 8, Nicole able to kick out. Mandy LYNN now in control. Mandy LYNN is going for the astral projection. That's a finisher now. The finishing roll is 4 or lower. And on a roll of 7, it is Nicole able to escape from the astral projection. And now we're going to see a double team from the Allure. And on a roll of 6, it is a bone-crunching double clothesline. Angelina Love now in control. So a near miss for the Allure as they almost lost the titles in the opening sequence. But now Angelina's in and she comes with a lights out, a big running kick that stuns Nicole. Angelina still in control, and she is going to pitch Nicole Savoy out of the ring and down to the arena floor. Things could get nasty on the floor. Both these ladies A-rated performers, and on a roll of 4, it is Nicole Savoy winning the brawl on the arena floor and just hurling Angelina Love into the crowd. That's going to give Nicole a chance to get into the ring and catch a breather. And now as Angelina comes back into the ring, it is Nicole locking in the SAVOY lock. This will be a finisher on Snake Eyes, but on a roll of 7, Angelina is able to escape. And now it's going to be Nicole tagging Mercedes Martinez back into the match. Mercedes in the ring and in control against Angelina Love. And it's going to be Mercedes pitching Angelina out of the ring once again and down to the arena floor. On the arena floor, on a roll of 8, it is Mercedes winning the brawl on the arena floor and slamming the head of Angelina Love into the ring apron. Angelina in some trouble here. Mercedes in control. Mercedes now going to go for a brain buster. Didn't quite get all of that one. Angelina slowly getting to her feet as Mercedes stays on her, and it is Mercedes avoiding the whip to the turnbuckle, and instead is Mercedes attempting the running big boot, and she misses that. As Angelina, the most agile of the women in the match, gets out of the way of that, and Angelina comes back with a code breaker and just drills both of her knees into the chest of Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes is stunned. Angelina gets back on her and pitches Mercedes out of the ring. Down to the arena floor we go once again, and on a roll of 10, it is Angelina winning the brawl with a pile driver onto the ring steps. That's going to leave a mark. As Angelina is now back in control, and she's going for the Koji clutch. That's a +1 maneuver in and of itself. And it can also lead to a submission here on a roll of Snake Eyes. Mercedes able to get out of that, but that did some damage, and Angelina now is in control. And Angelina now is going to go up for a death jump. Death jump coming up, and on a roll of 6, she nails Mercedes with a flying clothesline off of the top turnbuckle. And now we're going to see Mandy come back into the ring for some double team action. You know, on a roll of 4, it is a devastating double team move that is going to cost Mercedes another point of fatigue. That's 3 points of fatigue, and that means we are going to see Nicole Savoy try to come to the aid of her partner on the tag team interference chart. On a roll of 7, all 4 wrestlers hit the ring. We go to the gut check. It's a gut check roll in Texas Stadium, and the team of Angelina and Mandy wins the brawl in the ring. Pitching Nicole Savoy down to the floor. Mandy now with a chance to capitalize on Mercedes. And she's going to go for her astral projection finisher. That's a +1 finisher. The pin roll here will be 5 or lower. And on a roll of 5, she got her. How about that? Mandy Leon gets the pin with the astral projection over Mercedes Martinez. Nicole Savoy not able to make a pin save in that situation, having just been knocked out of the ring. Mandy Leon gets the pin, and the Allure have won the Filsinger Cup Ladies Tag Team Championship for the year 2024. So congratulations, Angelina Love and Mandy Leon, as they win the first Filsinger Cup to be awarded here in 2024 at our Tournament of Champions. All right, so very interesting matchup there. Good back and forth action, a lot of near misses on both sides. And we have our first Filsinger Cup of the year awarded to the team of Angelina Love and Mandy Leone. Still plenty of great action to come here, as it is now time for the men's tag team final in the Filsinger Cup tournament for 2024. Again, two very accomplished tag teams with a rich Heartland heritage set to square off here in Dallas for the Filsinger Cup in men's tag team action. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall to a finish, and it is for the men's tag team Filsinger Cup for 2024. Introducing first, out of Bay City, Michigan, at a total combined weight of 525 pounds, it is Rick and Scotty, the Steiner brothers. Here come the Steiner brothers. Steiner brothers are well liked around the Heartland, but this is Texas, and they are Michigan guys, and the crowd is going to favor the home team in a sense. So Rick and Scotty getting a nice round of applause, and they have been the tag team of the year. Back in 2020, the Steiners were the tag team of the year. They have not won the Filsinger Cup, and nor have their opponents. Their opponents come to you from Blackwell, Oklahoma, at a total combined weight of 441 pounds. This is Jack and Jerry Brisco. So Jack and Jerry Brisco getting a nice round of applause from the Texas crowd here. Although I don't know, who would Texas be less inclined to appreciate, a Michigan team or an Oklahoma team? It is hard to say. But of course, both these teams well respected around the wrestling world and well respected throughout the Heartland. This should be a fun match for the Filsinger Cup Men's Tag Team Championship for 2024. The participants are ready, and it will be Jerry Brisco starting things off against Rick Steiner to get this show on the road. And it is Rick Steiner winning the opening initiative role. And Steiner comes out with a double leg takedown. Jerry Brisco goes down and immediately is able to tag in brother Jack. We'll see a lot of defensive tags in this match. Both these teams very well coordinated as Jack comes in. And it is Jack attempting a body slam on Rick Steiner. That ain't going to happen, as Steiner's got about 30 pounds of weight on Brisco, and Jack not able to get him up. And instead, it is Rick Steiner who is going to come back with a double leg takedown on Jack. Steiner takes Jack down to the canvas. Steiner gets on him, and as Jack gets up, Steiner nails him with a Steiner line. Good looking move there by Rick Steiner. He wanders around the ring, barking at nothing in particular. And now he comes back over to Jack and just bites him on the forehead. That is nasty. And Jack is unable to get free. Here comes Scotty. We're going to see a Steiner brothers double team. And on a roll of 3, it is a devastating tag team double team move. And that is going to cost Jack Brisco the match's first point of fatigue. Scotty now in control. Scotty is going to pitch Jack out of the ring, and down to the arena floor we go. Both of these men are B-rated performers on the arena floor, and on a roll of 6, it is Scotty who will win the battle with a drop kick over the security railing. So Jack is going to have to make his way back into the ring where Scotty is waiting. And now Scotty is going to kick him right back out down onto the arena floor once again. And again, on the arena floor, it is Scotty winning the battle and slamming the head of Jack Brisco into the ring post. So Jack has been weakened here, and Scotty's in control. Scotty now going to go for a Frankensteiner. That's a finisher. That is a +1 finisher. The pin roll here will be 4 or lower. And on a roll of 11, Jack is able to kick out. Now Rick comes into the ring for another double team. And on a roll of 6, it is a bone-crunching double clothesline. Both of them Steiner boys have some big old arms. And that crunching double clothesline has put Jack down, and Jack is still in trouble, as Rick now is going to dump Jack Briscoe out of the ring and down to the arena floor once again. And this may be a strategy on behalf of the Steiners. Very few teams can go toe-to-toe with the Briscoe brothers on the mat. So if Rick and Scotty can exert their will and make this match ugly and get as much brawling in as they can, that will work to their advantage. And sure enough, on a roll of 6, it is Rick Steiner winning the brawl on the arena floor with an Irish whip into the ring steps. Once again, Jack Briscoe is stunned. He comes back into the ring, and now they're going for the Steiner dog. That's that double team move where Scotty holds Jack Briscoe on his shoulders, and Rick comes with a bulldog off his brother's shoulders. That is a +3 finisher. So the pin roll here will be 7 or lower. And that means Jerry is going to have to attempt the pin save. And on a roll of 11, he is successful in making the save as all 4 men hit the ring and a wild brawl ensues. There will be no double disqualification here. This is a Filsinger Cup final. Instead, we go to the odd even roll to resolve the brawl. And on a roll of 6, it is the Briscoes who win the brawl. Jack Briscoe now in control against Rick Steiner. And he is going to go for a death jump. And on a roll of 12, he got all of that death jump. A perfect cross body block off the top rope. He's going to go for the cover. The pin roll here, 3 or lower. And on a roll of 6, Rick is able to kick out. And Jack now is going to team up with brother Jerry for a double team. And on a roll of 4, that is another devastating double team move that's going to put another point of fatigue onto Rick Steiner. Steiner now at 2 points of fatigue. Jerry Briscoe now the legal man in the ring. And he is going to the Oklahoma side roll. That's a pinning predicament with a pin roll of 5 or lower. And on a roll of 10, Rick is able to kick out. That is now 3 fatigue tokens on Rick. And that means that Scotty is going to attempt to come to the rescue of his brother. And on a roll of 4, it is Scotty able to turn the tables and put Rick in control. As Scotty caught Jerry Briscoe from behind and dumped him to the canvas with a DDT. Rick is first to his feet. And Rick now on Jerry Briscoe is going to go for a back body drop, which is a choice C maneuver. Choice C. He will need 8 or lower to hit that. And on a roll of 6, he does hit that move, but Jerry Briscoe hits the reversal. And Briscoe is able to avoid the back body drop, and instead it is Jerry coming back with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Rick Steiner. And on a roll of 9, that is the power roll. Rick Steiner, of course, winner of the power roll. He puts Jerry Briscoe down on the canvas, and Rick finally is able to make the tag back to the fresh man, Brother Scott. Brother Scott coming into the ring against Jerry Briscoe, taking the offense. And here is Scotty attempting a single leg Boston Crab, trying to roll him over and do some damage here. Can Jerry get over and make the tag? Yes, he can. Jack now coming into the ring to face off against Scotty Steiner. And it is Jack coming in with a jumping knee drop. And he caught a good one on Scotty. Can Scotty make the defensive tag? Yes, he can. Just as we predicted, defensive tags all over the place. Rick now in the ring against Jack Briscoe. Rick coming with a double leg takedown. Jack Briscoe able to avoid that. And it is Briscoe instead with a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Rick Steiner. But oh, on a roll of 4, that is Jack Briscoe whipping Steiner to the turnbuckle. Briscoe charges the turnbuckle but misses and tumbles out of the ring and down to the arena floor. Now we've got Jack Briscoe and Rick Steiner battling it out on the arena floor. And on a roll of 6, that is Rick Steiner winning the brawl on the arena floor with a diving clothesline off of the ring apron. And Jack Briscoe is down. Rick Steiner now in control. And Rick is going to go up for a German suplex. This is a choice H maneuver. Choice H. He can either try an agility move of 5 or lower or a death jump. So it is going to be Rick trying the death jump. And on a roll of 7, he nails a big running flying Steiner line off of the top turnbuckle. Here comes Scotty into the ring for another double team. But oh, on a roll of 11, that is a botch. The Steiner brothers collide. And it is Jack Briscoe able to take over and take advantage on Rick Steiner. Jack now with a big drop kick on Rick. And Rick tumbles out of the ring and down to the arena floor. What's going to happen now on a roll of 4? It is Rick Steiner pulling Jack Briscoe by the leg out of the ring and slamming Jack Briscoe onto the announcer's table. What a brawl we are seeing here between Rick and Jack Briscoe. Rick now in control with a backbreaker into a buckle ram. Can Jack make the tag? Yes, he can. Defensive tag made by Jack Briscoe. Jerry Briscoe coming into the ring against Rick Steiner. And coming in with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Steiner, and on a roll of 6, he drops down and comes back the other way. And now on a roll of 10, that is a running double clothesline. Both men clothesline one another. The man with the better ropes rating takes control. That is Jerry Briscoe. Jerry now in control on Rick Steiner. And Jerry is going to prevent Rick Steiner from crawling out of the ring, and instead it's going to be Jerry going for a double tackle with brother Jack helping him out. That is an add 1 move. And they also hit the pin roll. So Rick will be pinned now on 7 or lower. Scotty's got to make the pin save, and on a roll of 6, he is able to make the save. Just in the nick of time, but the Steiner brothers are now out of pin saves. And Jerry has a chance to finish off Rick Steiner. And he is going to go up for a death jump. Jerry going up for a death jump. And on a roll of 3, Steiner rolls through the death jump and tries to pin Jerry. The pin roll here is 3 or lower. And on a roll of 6, Jerry able to kick out. Steiner struggling to his feet. Jerry almost had him there. Steiner escaped. And Steiner now is going to pitch Jerry Briscoe out of the ring and down to the arena floor. On the arena floor, it is Jerry Briscoe having to make that helpless crawl to get back into the ring. Rick able to tag brother Scotty back into the ring. We've had near victories on both sides now. As Scotty comes into the ring, the fresh man against Jerry Briscoe. Scotty comes in and he's going to go up for a death jump. And on a roll of 6, Scotty nails a flying clothesline onto Jerry Briscoe. Scotty now is going to pitch Jerry out of the ring and down to the arena floor once again. And this time on the arena floor, it is Scotty Steiner who is going to win the brawl. And he is going to win it with the use of a foreign object, a bell hammer. He took the hammer away from the ring announcer and used it to clock Jerry Briscoe. Scotty back in control. And Scotty now is going to keep things out of the ring again. And again, Scotty risking trouble with the referee as he again wins the brawl on the arena floor, this time with a body slam onto the arena floor. Jerry Briscoe in all kinds of trouble here. What's Scotty going to do? Out of the ring we go again. And this time it is Jerry Briscoe taking a huge wallop from Scotty Steiner with a Frankensteiner on the arena floor. That's going to cost Jerry Briscoe a point of fatigue. There will be no count out. But Scotty comes back now with a double underhook power bomb. And Briscoe is stunned. Scotty Steiner once again going back to that strategy of brawling on the arena floor. Got the best of Jerry Briscoe. And now it is Scotty with a fall-away slam. Scotty stays on him. Coming back now with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Jerry Briscoe. And on a roll of 6, it is Jerry Briscoe with a flying shoulder tackle that takes Scotty down to the canvas. Jerry now back in control. Jerry going for a falling leg snap. Scotty is not going to tag his brother, who is still too hurt to tag into the match. As Jerry tries and fails an attempt at a body slam, Scotty gets back in control, and Scotty with a fall-away slam of his own. And Jerry Briscoe tumbles out of the ring and down to the arena floor once again. Action goes back out to the arena floor, and this time it is Jerry Briscoe who wins the brawl on the arena floor with a DDT onto the concrete. Jerry Briscoe manning up here in Dallas. Briscoe back in control as they come back into the ring. Lateral guillotine. Tries to take Scotty over. Scotty rolls through that. Jerry stays on him. Another attempt at a body slam and another unsuccessful attempt by Jerry. Puts Scotty back in control with a big belly-to-belly suplex that takes Jerry over and down. Scotty follows that up with a forearm shot. Now we have a choice B maneuver, which is a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Jerry Briscoe, and on a roll of 7, it is a big kick by Scott Steiner to keep the Steiners in control. Scotty now with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Jerry Briscoe, and on a roll of 7, he drops down and comes back over the other way. And this time on a roll of 10, that is the power rating. And Scotty Steiner wins the power battle, coming off of the ropes and remains in control as he knocks Jerry down with a running shoulder tackle. Scotty back in control with another fall away slam. Scotty follows that up with a Steiner line. He got most of that one. Jerry's going to try and make the defensive tag. He cannot get there. Scotty follows that up with a single-legged Boston Crab, and Jerry Briscoe able to roll through that one. Both men scramble to their feet. Jerry tries for the arm bar. Scotty reverses that into another whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Jerry Briscoe, and this time on a roll of 12, Jerry bounces forward off the turnbuckle and into an incredible neck-breaking clothesline by Scotty Steiner. Scotty now in control. They're going to go for a super DDT. This is a +3 tag finisher. The pin roll here, 8 or lower. Jack will try for the pin save, and on a roll of 6 is able to make the save. Both teams are now out of pin saves. The Steiner brothers are in control. Rick now the legal man in the ring after that double team move, and it is Rick who is going to go for a German suplex, a choice H maneuver, choice H. So that can be an agility of 6 or lower or a death jump B. He'll try the death jump B. Oh, and on a roll of 12, that's the pin roll. The pin roll here is 6 or lower. And on a roll of 6, he got him. How about that? Rick Steiner, despite having 5 fatigue tokens to his name, able to get the pinfall on Jerry Briscoe with the use of a German suplex. And by way of the German suplex, Rick Steiner and Brother Scotty, for the first time in their history, have captured the Filsinger Cup Tournament Championship for 2024. Dwayne Martz. Hello, Dwayne. Good to see you here in the Epic Sports Broadcasting Network. From the Dave Cave, it is the Tournament of Champions. You are here just in time. We have just seen the Steiner brothers crowned as Filsinger Cup Tag Team Champions for 2024. We have 2 matches remaining in the show, and these are both the singles matches for the Filsinger Cup tournaments. And we will start with the ladies. As we shuffle things up and get ready, this match, who knows what's going to happen in this match. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall to a finish with no disqualification. And this match is for the Filsinger Cup Ladies Championship for 2024. Introducing first out of Vancouver, British Columbia. Standing at 5'8", weighing 140 pounds, this is Nicole Matthews, and her opponent comes to you from Austin, Texas. She stands at 5'2" and weighs 160 pounds. This is Jordan Grace. So Jordan Grace and Nicole Matthews squaring off in the finals of the Filsinger Cup Ladies Tournament here for 2024. And the opening initiative role is won by Jordan Grace. Actually, it's going to the face to the mat book with Jordan Grace in control. And on a roll of 65, we're going to highlight reel A in our Play.com Face to the Mat booklet. And on highlight reel A, it is going to be some humiliation as Jordynne Grace comes out and Nicole Matthews starts talking some trash, and Jordynne just slaps Nicole right across the face to get things started here in the Filsinger Cup. Jordynne Grace isn't going to take no lip from nobody, no how. And she just gets a smack to the face of Nicole Matthews. And Jordynne Grace will start the match on the offensive. And she is going to ram Nicole Matthews into the turnbuckle and drive her shoulder into the midsection of Nicole Matthews. Jordynne comes back out and catches the bear hug. Jordynne catches Nicole in the bear hug. Jordynne had all kinds of success with that bear hug in her opening match tonight against DEONNA PURRAZZO. Now it is Nicole Matthews facing the wrath of the Jordynne Grace bear hug. And Jordynne's going to follow that up with another attack into the corner. Nicole absorbs that attack. They come back together in the center of the ring. And now it is Nicole Matthews with a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Jordynne Grace, and on a roll of 7, it is Nicole with a big back body drop, taking Jordynne up, over, and down to the canvas hard. Nicole stays on her, and Nicole this time is going to pull Jordynne Grace to her feet, and then just bonk her right on top of the head with an elbow smash. Jordynne staggered. They come back together. Nicole tries for the hip toss. That ain't going to happen. That's a power move. And Jordynne reverses that and catches her right back again in the bear hug. Bear hug applied by Jordynne Grace. Nicole Matthews is trying to stand her ground. She gets free. She runs to the ropes. And Jordynne Grace comes off the ropes and nails Nicole Matthews with the pounce. Jordynne hits the pounce. Nicole slow to get to her feet. Jordynne's on her with a Michinoku driver that takes Nicole back down to the canvas. Jordynne on the offensive now, lifts Nicole over the back and tries for the torture rack, but Nicole able to slip out the back door of the attempted torture rack, and it is Nicole coming back instead with a big lariat. That staggers Jordynne Grace. Nicole in control, working on Jordynne Grace. Nicole now with a fall-away slam, and Jordynne is down. Nicole looking to do some damage here with a big brain buster. Both ladies getting to their feet. Nicole still in control, and Nicole now is going to pull Jordynne to her feet, and Nicole is going to again try without success to get her over with a hip toss. Jordynne blocks that and hits her with another Michinoku driver that stuns Nicole Matthews. Both ladies getting to their feet. Jordynne now goes back to the bear hug, working on the lower back of Nicole Matthews. Jordynne follows that up with the Ganasuke clutch. That's a choice E maneuver. She'll need a roll of 9 or lower to execute that successfully. And she got her over and down. Nicole getting to her feet. But now it is, again, Grace attempting the torture rack. And again, Nicole escaping that. And Nicole coming back with a big fall-away slam of her own. Both ladies getting to their feet. Nicole Matthews pulls Jordynne to her feet. And now Nicole is going to try for a whip to the ropes. Off the ropes comes Jordynne Grace, and on a roll of 6, she drops down and comes back off the other way. And on a roll of 7, it is Nicole Matthews with a drop toe hold that takes Jordynne Grace down to the canvas. Nicole now with a big side slam. Didn't get all of that one. Grace getting to her feet. They come together, and it is Jordynne being caught by Nicole with a fireman's carry up, over, and down to the canvas. Both ladies getting back to their feet. And now Nicole again tries that hip toss, and again cannot get her over. Jordynne taking control off of the lockup and pulls Nicole back into that bear hug. Nicole trying to weaken her opponent here. Nicole coming back now with the Ganasuke clutch once again. And she once again is able to get her over and down. She's going to go for the cover. The pin roll here is Snake Eyes, and on a roll of 7, Nicole able to kick out. But Jordynne gets the first near fall of the match as we are about 10 minutes in. And now it is Jordynne with a muscle buster. She's going to go for the cover again. The pin roll now is 3. And on a roll of 4, she almost got her. Nicole barely got her foot over the bottom rope before the referee could count 3. Jordynne now in control, and she is going for an Argentine power bomb. Again, going to go for the cover. The pin roll now is 4. And on a roll of 8, Nicole able to kick out, but she is in trouble here as Jordynne Grace and her power game have taken control. And Jordan now is going for the Grace driver. This is her finisher. It's a +2 finish. The pin roll is 7 or lower. And on a roll of 6, she got her. Jordynne Grace has won the Ladies Filsinger Cup Championship. With a pinfall victory over Nicole Matthews after the Grace driver. So the Grace driver takes out both of Jordynne Grace's opponents here tonight. And she is your 2024 Filsinger Cup Ladies Champion. So congratulations to Nicole Matthews for making it to the tournament finals. But congratulations first and foremost to your winner and new Filsinger Cup champion for 2024, Jordynne Grace. She will get a shot at the the ladies heavyweight champion, Kelly Klein now. So Kelly Klein versus Jordynne Grace ought to be a slobber knocker. And now, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to our final match of the evening. This is your main event. This is for all the marbles. This is the Filsinger Cup Championship match for the year 2024. The following contest is scheduled for one fall to a finish. With no time limit and no disqualification, this is for the Filsinger Cup Men's Championship. Introducing first, out of San Francisco, California. He stands at 6'1". He weighs 243 pounds. This is Pat Patterson. And his opponent comes to you from Louisville, Kentucky, standing at 5'10", weighing 236 pounds. This is Ed Strangler Lewis. So two classic grapplers ready to square off here for the Filsinger Cup. Again, you would have to give Lewis the advantage, but we have seen more than our fair share of upsets in this tournament, including a victory earlier tonight by Pat Patterson over the heavily favored Buddy Rogers. Can Pat Patterson find the rabbit in the hat once again, or will Lewis meet the expectations of the crowd here in Texas and bring home the cup? We're ready to find out. As the opening initiative roll is won by Ed Strangler Lewis. Agility will be even for both men. Lewis will have the power advantage. And as they come out, it is Ed Strangler Lewis with a foot sweep takedown. Patterson able to get the reversal on that. And Patterson comes back with a combination of rapid punches that stuns Ed Lewis. Patterson follows that up with a big airplane spin. Around and down to the canvas goes Ed Strangler Lewis. As Patterson maintains control with more of those rapid punches. And now Lewis is going to fire back. Lewis fires back with a punch of his own, followed by a whip to the turnbuckle. Off the turnbuckle comes Pat Patterson, and on a roll of 10, it is both men coming with a big specialty move. But it is Ed Strangler Lewis taking control by virtue of his superior turnbuckle rating. And Lewis now is in control, and he goes right to the Strangler's headlock. The headlock is applied. The submission roll is 2. And Pat Patterson's not going to give it up that easily. But once that headlock goes on, it's nothing but trouble. Lewis maintains the headlock. The submission roll now is 3. And Patterson again is able to stay strong. He gets back to one knee. Can he work his way free of the headlock? He does. And now it is Lewis going to attempt a step over toe hold. This is a choice F maneuver. Choice F. He'll need a roll of 7 or lower to complete the step over toe hold. And on a roll of 8, Patterson is able to escape the step over toe hold. Patterson takes control and just hits Ed Lewis with a running stop to the chest. So Patterson with a respite now after his first venture into that nasty Strangler's headlock has already taken some of the starch out of the challenger from San Francisco. Patterson now back in control with another airplane spin, taking Lewis down to the canvas. Patterson stays on him with a Boston Crab. And now Lewis is starting to feel the effects of that. Lewis not able to get up from the Boston Crab after getting his way to the ropes. Patterson with a chance to do some damage here. And he is going to go for a scoop slam. This is a choice E maneuver. He'll need a roll of 8 or lower to connect on that. And on a roll of 8, he is able to hit the scoop slam. And Lewis again is down. Patterson with a chance to do some damage here. He goes to the figure 4 leg lock. That is an add 1 maneuver. And he also hit the submission roll. So on a roll of 3 or lower, he'll score the submission here. And on a roll of 8, Lewis is able to escape. But Patterson now doing some damage. That figure 4 slowing down the Strangler. What's Patterson going to do? He goes for the bombs away. That's his finisher. And he now has a 6 pin roll. And on a roll of 5, he got him. How about that? Pat Patterson with the bombs away has won the Filsinger Cup Men's Tournament Championship for 2024 with a stunning victory over Ed Lewis. 2 stunning victories for Patterson tonight. As he defeats both Buddy Rogers and Ed Strangler Lewis to win the Filsinger Cup and a shot at the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. All right, so congratulations to all of tonight's winners. Pat Patterson, Jordan Grace, the Steiner brothers, and the team of Angelina Love and Mandy Leone are your Filsinger Cup winners for the year 2024. Dwayne Martz, Kathy Evans, thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Thank you to everybody catching this on the streaming replay. And thank you to everybody who has supported Heartland Championship Wrestling over the past 12 months. Thank you, Dwayne. Good to see you as always. And from the Dave Cave, we'll be back tomorrow, of course, with an episode of My Journey with Jesus, for those of you who are so inclined. And otherwise, let's see, what does next weekend look like? Yeah, we should be back on the channel next week with more action from Heartland Championship Wrestling. Until then, this is Dave Little from the Dave Cave signing out. That's our stream, and I am out of here.